Another little update on the car. 69 Camaro with C6 suspension all around and LT4 TR6070 transmission. So I've put the engine, the LT4, into the C6 crossmember for the first time, and I wasn't sure if the mounts were going to line up, but after removing the lower portion from the C7 mount and adding the cushion from the C6, this one is shot, but it's an old one I had that I just wanted to try. It fits, so the width is right. I put it into the front hole on the C6 crossmember, but because of the balancer, you can see there's no clearance here, and this idler is touching the rack, so I'm gonna have to move it to the rear hole, but the spacing is the same, so that'll give me an extra inch of clearance there, so at least I can change the belt. And that's the brackets from Gordy at Night Restorations, which are fantastic. Highly recommend it if you're going to do a C6. You don't have to worry about any of the geometry, and it's done a beautiful job. Everything is laser cut, and you just put a section of 2x4 square tube in here. Make your frame rails. It comes with all the pieces to cap all this in perfectly. So once you weld your 2x4 square tube into there and then connect your chassis, and the rear is the same. The rear takes 2x4 square tube in here, welds along there. There's some little pieces that go in through here to connect the upper control arm. So those still have to be, all that has to get put in. I just wanted to put everything together to make sure it all fits. But that's the 2010 Z06 differential. 2014 or 15, I guess, through 18 or 19 Z06 7-speed. And then this is a 2008 Z06 torque tube, because it's 2 inches longer than the one that comes in the C7. So that gives me a longer wheelbase to fit a 69 Camaro. Sorry, the camera works terrible there. But it's getting there. So next will be to square all of this up and check my wheelbase from here to the back and make sure that everything's going to fit into the car okay. Once I know all that's good, then I'll cut the transmission tunnel out, and I need to clearance the firewall quite a bit. So I'll clearance the firewall. I think the engine is going to sit about 2.5 or 3 inches back, so I'm going to lose some footwell clearance. I'll have to sort that out. And I'm going to try and put a back seat in, but it's not looking good with the transmission here. It doesn't leave a lot of space. It leaves me about 18 inches on each side, which I guess isn't much worse than some of the late model sports cars with a back seat. And if anyone's interested, that's a 2018 Z06 8-speed auto and electronic differential with the axles, and I've got the transmission controller and the differential controller and wiring harness and pump and everything with it. If anyone's interested in doing this setup but with an automatic. All right, see you in the next video.